The global love for K-food keeps on growing. With its vibrant colors, unique flavors, and the fun of trying something new, Korean snacks and desserts are winning over fans all around the world. For today's Hallyu People, we meet a U.S. military member of Korean descent who introduces all kinds of Korean treats on his YouTube channel. From honest reaction videos to personal recommendations, Ahn Seong-taek actively connects with global viewers through K-food. Let's connect with him now in San Diego. Hello, Mr. Ahn.
Hello, Mr. Ahn.
Hello, thanks for having me today.
Thank you for joining us on the show. So why don't we start with an introduction of yourself and your content to our viewers?
So my name is Seung-taek Ahn. I'm a U.S. Army recruiter, and I have a YouTube channel named Army Ahn. On my YouTube channel, I share Korean food and culture with my fellow soldiers.
All right, and you've been gaining huge popularity for that content. So do you feel that increase in attention lately? And which of your videos has received the biggest popularity or the highest number of views so far?
Oh yeah, actually I started posting short video about 4 months ago, and it turns out people really like my content. One video that I filmed with my wife Amy. My wife just joined the Navy last year. It actually got over 18 million views, and some other videos got like a couple million views and then 10 million views.
Wow.
Incredible. Did you just say 4 months ago?
Yes.
That's incredible.
80 million views. I mean, that's absolutely amazing. So do you feel since you're able to connect with globally, but mainly with your American audience and with the Korean audience, do you feel there's any noticeable difference between how American viewers and Korean viewers, and, just viewers in general, respond to your Korean food content?
Honestly, I think their responses are pretty similar. Most of my content is about giving American soldiers budak ramen. And it seems like a lot of people just enjoy watching others that struggle eating spicy food.
So it seems that your content was originally for your army friends or the people around you that were like within the military, but then it just skyrocketed and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Yes. As your content started to increase, which is excellent, of course. And it's fascinating to see the US military member creating content about K-culture. Usually it's either a K-pop dancer or a K-pop singer, but not many people are in the military at this point. What inspired you to start this account?
Actually, back in the day, I watched a mukbang video randomly on YouTube, and I was like, hold on, why not introduce Korean foods to my fellow soldiers? And that's basically how I started YouTube.
And you did earlier mention that those videos where your fellow servicemen try bulldang ramen is especially popular. So could you tell us a little bit more about those reactions when they have that spicy food?
Actually, the American people, not everybody, but the most of people is not familiar with the spicy. For me, I love spicy food. That's why I started eating spicy ramen, which is buldak ramen. And then, yeah, I mean, the American people is not used to eat spicy ramen before. So whenever I introduced my roommates, when I was living in the barracks, I introduced my buldak ramen to my roommates, and he was like, oh, this is delicious. And like a couple of seconds later, and he was like, oh, I'm dying. And their reaction was hilarious. So I think that's why I started making contents with my the fellow soldiers.
I see. And among your fellow service members or other local friends in the U.S., which Korean food seemed to be most popular? Were there any dishes that received extra positive reactions? Or maybe did you get some hesitant reactions as well?
By far. Yeah, it's of course buldak ramen.
Again?
Yeah, you can find buldak ramen in almost every market and everywhere, and everybody knows it. And it definitely gets the best reaction with the most hesitation. I think it's because it's too spicy.
I think what they might find interesting is that many people in Korea eat buldak ramen just as a snack compared to where I think other people in other countries who are not used to spicy food see it more of a challenge. I mean, we've seen celebrities also make it and they're calling it challenges to eat this buldak ramen rather than just eating it normally. But I've got many friends here in Korea who just eat it for lunch. And
What about you, Walter?
me, definitely no. Definitely no. I love my spicy food, but not to the point where I can't taste anything and I'm crying. But I've tried the sauces, I've tried all the buldak flavors, and none of them seem to be as, they always seem to be too spicy for me. But obviously, being in America, and being a part of K-culture, you've probably seen K-pop Demon Hunters. We have to talk about that if we're talking about K-culture. With recent hits like that, food like kimbap and ramen, I can't say the name of which company, but are there any Korean food items that you haven't featured yet, but you really want to introduce to your channel? Like, it doesn't have to be like the snacks; it could be like very Korean style foods.
So I think Korean beef, like Hanu. I haven't had real Korean beef, which is Hanu, myself yet. And most American people don't really know about like Hanu. And I think I will make the great contents with it. And of course, it's delicious. I never had it yet, but.
And especially because, I mean, Americans are also very proud about their American beef. So it would be also a good idea to maybe see some reactions if they can, actually, if they know which beef is actually Korean beef and which one's American beef. Maybe that could be an idea for your content.
Thank you. Thank you so much for it.
Like a blind test.
Yeah, I think Hanu needs to become more and more popular as when we talk about beef, a lot of people think globally about Japanese beef or Wagyu or anything like that. But I do think that Hanu is on the same scale as Wagyu, and I think it needs to be globalized and recognized as a top beef because it's been one of the tastiest beefs I've ever eaten, and I'm actually making myself hungry thinking about it and just talking about it too much. But I want to talk about a term that, a Korean term that has sort of been making the rounds in the US, and that's papdoduk, right? Which literally translates to rice thief. Now, it's a fun phrase that, I hear that some US people are getting used to as well. Number one, is that true that a lot of US, maybe even within your platoon or the soldiers around you, have heard of this? And how do Americans react to those such rice thieves, such as, one of my favorites, soy marinated crab or kanjanggejang?
So actually, you can buy kanjanggejang at Korean markets in the States.
Oh.
But the thing is, honestly, the quality isn't always good. That's why I went to Korea a few months ago, and I had my American friends to try it, and they all loved it. And they even say they understood why Korean people call it rice thief.
All right, and have you noticed any difference between viewers' reactions to your earlier videos versus your recent content? Although, I mean, you didn't even start that long ago, but still, what kind of videos are you planning to focus on in the future? And maybe anything totally new you would like to explore when introducing Korean culture? It doesn't have to be K-food, maybe something totally different?
Actually, I started YouTube back in 2019, and my original video is a long form, which is like landscape video. And I just started the shorts, YouTube shorts, like 4 months ago. So there are a lot of people been asking for longer videos again. So I'm planning to do more family vlogs and try out new Korean foods, maybe, yeah.
Oh, I see. So it's kind of like a reverse trend. Earlier you did start your YouTube channel some years ago, but then because of the short videos now gaining popularity, you're going back to your longer videos. That's really great. And Mr. Ahn, I really feel like that you are in a kind of unique position at the intersection between Americans as well as Koreans, and you're a creator showing all that content to the world. Do you maybe also feel some kind of responsibility with that popularity that you're having right now?
Responsibilities. All I want to do right now within my YouTube channel, I'm from Korea, right? Now I'm becoming a US citizen, but my motherland, Korea, I want like American people and all over the world, people know about Korea, and that they, the Demon Hunter is become the famous one. And we have soccer player Son Heung-min, right? And then I want to be, if I can, I want to be the one individual who wants to like promoting the Korea and make Korea and United States wealthy and healthy relationship, and that's my ultimate goal as far as right now.
That's great. Thank you very much, Mr. Ahn, for sharing your story with us today, and we really look forward to your future content. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Ahn.
Thanks for having me today. Thank you.
And thank you, Walter, as always. So we're going to see you back here soon.
I'll see you very soon.